Diecast Pirate, and today I have for you part 2 of unboxing a lot of cars I bought off of eBay a couple years ago. So starting right off, we got this Jeep Renegade, I believe it is. That's a Jeep CJ7. Jeep CJ7 has some spots of paint missing. I have a great idea for this Jeep, so stay tuned for that coming up. Another one we have is this rescue vehicle, and I was looking at this. It says Sons of Danger on the side, so it almost looks like it's a bomb squad possibly type of thing. And I'm wondering if the tampos on there used to be color changing. I tried putting some hot air on it, but they didn't change colors, so they may be too old for that if that's what they did. If you know, just let me know down in the comments below, will you? Alright, moving right along, we have a SWAT truck. Now, guard dogs inside. This is one of these trucks you can look into, and you're not going to be able to see what's in there. Looking through there, there's a picture of, looks like a SWAT team. One guy has a bunch of bullets draped around his chest. Another guy looks like he has some kind of shotgun with something on it, and a vicious St. Bernard rearing to attack. So there's that. And we have, this looks like Ford Fusion, maybe, possibly. It doesn't have a name on it. That looks like a Ford Fusion. So that's one of these cars that I would never do anything with. We'll set that one over there. Then we have a Lotus with the British racing flag on it. Royal Flash is the name of this one. This is a Hot Wheels Blackwall from the 1980s. This copyright 1978. So there's that. Alright, then we have one of these guys. This is a greased Gremlin. So it started out as a Gremlin. Looks like they turned it into a modified car. I think I have a couple more of these in my collection. Yeah, I'm looking at one right now, right up there. That's almost pristine condition. So this might be something I do with sometime in the future. I don't know. We'll decide that later on. Then we have an Alive 55. This is a Super Chromes. This is one of the newer models from the 80s, I believe. I don't know what year they would have changed it from the one with the hood opening to the one that it doesn't. I don't have one that the hood opens on. I hope to get one someday, but you know, it's not high on my priority list because those cars usually go for more than I'd want to pay for them. Alright, then we have a Mustang. Fox body, 4-eyed. This is a hatchback. Blackwall. This would probably be, looking at the grill on it, it might probably be a 79. This was copyright 1979, so yeah. 79 Mustang, the first year of the Fox body. There you go. Then we have an Olds 442. This is the flat out 442. I have a couple other of these. I had one of these when I was a kid, and I love this car. I only ever had one of them, but that's a pretty awesome car to have. We have one of these guys with the real riders on it. This is a Dream Van XGW. Dream Van XGW. Side door opens, there's a little doggy inside, woof woof, and you know, it's like a copyright 1983. Would have been it would have been before the advent of the minivan, but obviously Mattel knew something that we didn't, huh? So there's that. And we have a Fairmont, front running Fairmont. I love this car. I think I had one of these in my collection when I was a kid. I really like this car. This one has those cold center hubs. You know, tampos are all worn off and everything. So there's that. Then we have a Dodge Omni. And I did have one of these, I remember, in my collection. Some of the black paints wore off the base there. Tampos on the driver's side. The orange stripe on the front fender is gone. Looks like some of the paint's worn off too along the edges there. But yeah, it's a neat little car. Yeah, maybe we'll do a restoration on that sometime. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see, huh? Alright, then we have Corvette Stingray. And this one is super nice. Now, some of the paint is gone off the edges there, and there's big chunks gone out of the passenger side, but I love those colors, you know. That speaks so much 80s to me, again with the gold center hubs. That's a very nice car. We'll set that one right there. And then we have another one in orange. Same thing, same deal, gold center hubs. Tampos are wearing off, got some paint chipping and whatnot around the edges, and there's that. Let's see, what else we have? We have Gremlin Wrecker. Black wall. Tampos are almost completely gone, and the back is missing. So that was in with that. We might use that for nothing or something. I don't know. Alright. Let's see, another Corvette Stingray. This one's black. This one's black, and it has what looks to be the same tampo on it as the red one. So that's pretty neat. Somebody really liked their Corvettes, huh? Alright, what else do we have? This is I believe this is a snake car. Or Mongoose, one or the other. I never knew what this was, and I saw a video the other day where a guy showed one. Actually, it was actually yesterday I watched it, where he was doing an unboxing collection he just got, and it had this car in it, but the tampos were still on it. And it's like, that looked pretty neat. This one's pretty wore out. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I would try to do anything with this or not. Maybe, possibly. Maybe we'll just we'll give that one away. I don't think I really care for that car myself personally. But then we have, this is, it's called a racing stocker. Now this is the 11 car Mountain Dew car, and it's based on the Buick. This is a Buick Regal. Interestingly enough, I did have a Buick Regal years and years and years ago, but we're not going to talk about this here. So there's that, you know. I think I have another one of these up in my collection up there somewhere, but I don't know. We'll probably keep that one. Let's see. Another one of these dragsters. This one is the Human Torch. Yeah. That one and this one and that dragster in the first part of this kid, whoever owned these cars, loved to push down hard when he was racing. You know, he's really putting all that effort into going faster and pushing down on the cars. I bet he loved them. And we have, this one doesn't have a name. This looks like a GMC, might be a Chevy 4x4. It had the snowplow on the front, and I do have, it says on the side there, speedy removal. I have this one and a black one that are in practically mint condition, and up in the case with my best black wall. So we'll show that in what's in the case episodes that are going to be coming up sometime in the future. I'm winding down on my buying, so I won't be having new cars come in. So we'll start going through my collection. Here's another Baja Breaker, gray one. Set that over there. Then this thing's goofy. Futuristic car, but it has a naturally aspirated engine on it. It looks like a dragster engine, you know, from the 80s, carbureted and everything. Yeah, real futuristic, you know, not very environmentally friendly. I don't know what this would have came from, but that is not my type of thing. Alright. And we have a Woody, and this is one of the high rakers, and I do have orange one just like this and a blue metallic in my black wall collection that are in mint condition, so we'll show that sometime too. Let's see what else we have here. Let's get out some of these older cars. So here's this thing, a teetotaler, and I've seen guys on Facebook post pictures of these restored, and they really look nice, but I don't know if I would ever do anything with this one myself. It looks like the axle's out of place for some reason. I don't know if we can. I don't want to break it. That axle should be down in that groove, not up above it. I don't know how that got out of there. That's some crazy stuff. I don't want to bend the axle either. So, you know, there's that. Another old car. It does not have a name on it. Looks like to me it has a oval on it, so it should be some kind of Ford. Yeah, it's just like this one here. And that one. So there's three of those. Alright, let's see. And we have Paddy Wagon, black wall Paddy Wagon. Now the tops on these, so that one video, unboxing video, I thought that maybe the bottom part of the stuff on the Paddy Wagon was missing, but I think they were just made that way. This one has, the top is partially broken there and on that side. You know, there's that. Another Ferrari 308. This one has a bent A-pillar, a lot of paint missing on it. Race Bait 308. This would make a great restoration, I think. Straighten out the A-pillar, clean up the glass, give it a nice paint job, some different wheels. I think that would be really awesome. And we have an 82 Supra. Gold center hubs again. All you tuner guys out there that like these old cars. This isn't my type of thing, but I know there's a bunch of guys that love this type of car. So there's that one. This one has no name. It's copyright 1980. It's yellow. Got the air scoop up above, the exhaust coming off the back, and a huge canopy that doesn't want to stay up for the driver to get in. So that's pretty cool, I guess. It's not my type of thing. Alright, now we have a Rock Buster. This is the black wall edition. I do have... Let's just throw it across the floor. Alright, I do have some of these that are Redlines. Not in this good a condition. Looks like that got pulled out right there. I don't know if we could pop that back in place where it belongs, but it should be, see like that one's tucked in, this one should be in there too. It's just kind of popped out a little bit. Tampos are a little worn. Really decent paint overall though, just around the edges. Some chipping. That VW motor in the back there. So there's that. Another one of these guys. This one is a lot better condition than that first one. This one I think will just go in my collection just the way it is. It does have some paint chipping around the edges or whatnot. I might do a restoration on the other one if I can find decals for it. So there's that. Alright, we're getting down to it. Not much left in here. I believe this is called the Gun Bucket. Part of that 5-car set from the 70s, the military set. The staff car, the military staff car came in and you couldn't get it by itself. So there's that, you know, some chipping around the edges or whatnot. The camo looks really good on it. Some chipping in the front and on the back and one of the gas stands. So there's that. That would definitely be something that I would get rid of there. Let's see, we have another Formula 5000. So I just got another one of these recently and showed it. And here's this one I didn't know I had. This has been sitting in the box for 2 years. Alright. Then we have an 80s Corvette here. Gold center hubs. This is one that I would keep in my collection. There's some chipping around the edges and whatnot. I think this would make a really great restoration. So there's that. And then we have a Cadillac Seville. Interestingly, whenever this was cast, it was a short shot, and what that means is it didn't completely fill the cavity in the mold. So you have a space right there. So quality control was at lunch break that day or something. I think that would, you know, you could probably use some filler on that and fill it in and, you know, shave down the sunroof opening there where there's some flash lift in it. But, you know, I never had one of these in my collection when I was a kid. I looked at them in the store, but there was always, you know, other cars that I wanted instead of that one. Alright, not much left. We'll save that one for last. Here's a Auburn 852, broken windshield, paint chipping, whatnot. I never wanted one. These types of cars are stuff that I was never really into when I was a kid. Like I said before, I always loved the 60s, 70s, 80s types of cars. Here's a 37 Bugatti. So there's that, paint chipping. A doozy. 31 doozy, and I was recently found out that this originally came with a roof and it's missing from this one. But other than that, I mean, it's a pretty decent car with the white walls and all. So next, we have a Matchbox Kenworth in white with the stripes on it. I have another one that I just recently acquired with a trailer with it. I'll be showing you in my next new arrivals video. I forgot to show it last time. Two of these, because, you know, why not? Number two with the eagle on the side. These are Thunder Rollers. Hot Wheels. Doesn't look like they were ever made to pull a trailer. Looking at that. So let's just set those back there. Copyright 1977 Hot Wheels. It's the fire chief car in red. And I think this is based on a Dodge, probably the Monaco. So there's that one, and then we have another one that's the sheriff car, and I had one of the. I never had the fire chief when I was a kid, but I had the sheriff car, and then I had another one that was in the blue metallic paint that I really loved. It's one of the first police cars I had. I think I had two of them that were the white ones, and I had one black one and the blue one. All right, and the very last car in this box is the Mongoose. The Mongoose, that's the other part of this set. So this is a snake car, this is the Mongoose. And this is actually in very good condition considering it's been rolling around a box for however long. It's got some paint chipping on the front. Couple dings on the glass there. Inside it looks right, and I'm wondering, yep, they did. They used the same base for both cars, so, you know, there's that. So I'm going to sort these cars out, and then I'm going to be back. Okay, so I just got all the other cars out from the first video in this one, and I counted them. There's 75 cars. Now, all these cars back here in the back are cars that I'm going to keep, and I'm either going to do something with or put in my collection. These cars in the center here are up for grabs. I know somebody contacted me, mentioned wanting to do some dealing. We may do some deals on those. Would have some other things to go along with that. So you know who you are. We'll keep that kind of private for now. These cars here, I'm going to go ahead and show them. Okay, here's the Poison Pinto with the thing on the side. Okay, there's that car. Alright, we have the red Corvette with the gold wheels. We have the Porsche 959 with the Ultra Hots wheels on it. We have the Flip Outs car. Forget what the name of this one is. We have that. We have the SWAT van, so you can look through and see the dog in there with the guys with the guns. Alright, so there's that. We have the Teetotaler. Teetotaler, this will make a great restoration for anybody that's into the hobby. We have the 57 T-Bird in yellow. Okay, I have a white one of these somewhere, I believe, that I'm going to do a restoration on sometime, but this one's going to go in with these. We have this thing, I don't know what the name of it is. That's going to go with these. And finally, we have the Snake and Mongoose cars. Alright, guys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cars. These 10 cars here, and this is just the first part of it. Okay. I'm at 97 subscribers today. And I've been putting off doing anything because I was saving the announcement. I'm going to have a giveaway for my 100 subscriber special. These 10 cars is part of what you're going to get. So there's going to be a drawing, and this is going to be part of what's given away. in that drawing. So stay tuned for that. I'll be announcing more when the time is right. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like on this video, will you? Click that like button. It doesn't take but a second to click that like button, and it does wonderful things. Okay? And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel because there's more coming up. I'm going to be producing constantly, so got some exciting stuff coming up. Pull my calendar out here. March 13th, we got the Porsche build with Andrew over at Maple Leaf Matchbox Makeovers. We have the St. Patrick's build coming out on the 17th with Diecast Graveyard. No, on the 15th we have the 68 Olds 442 with the Diecast Mafia. That's in March. April, the 15th, again, Diecast Mafia. We're doing a Ford Talladega. And then on the 17th of April, I have a 3 Blind Mice build coming up that I'm going to be doing with all those guys for a post-apocalyptic build. And that's all the current ones that will be coming out in the next couple of months, and that's not including any customs or restorations that I do on my own. I am working on some things that I'm not going to tell you about. You'll see them when the videos come out. All right. So there's that. All right. As always, this is Don the Diecast Parrot, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to put something in the comments, will you? I really appreciate seeing what you guys have to say. See you next time. So quality control was at lunch break that day or something. As always, this is Don the Diecast Parrot, and I'll leave the light on for you. No.